Ecological consultants are working with Earth Effects Energy to create a defensible report that may be given to different levels of government. This is intended to generate more government support for geothermal heat pumps. In addition to the defensible report, a marketing plan will be developed to increase Earth Effects Energy sales by 25%. A geo-exchange system is made up of three components: a heat pump, usually located inside the building where it is protected from the environment and vandalism; an underground heat exchanger to act as a heat sink to store energy in the earth when cooling, and to extract energy from the earth when heating; and a distribution such as air ducts or hydronic radiant floor tubing to provide comfort control for the building space.
With geothermal, you have a constant battery of energy to draw from with an infrastructure that's on your own property, buried beneath a parking lot in an industrial environment, or in your backyard, or in a field in a residential environment.
Because the earth absorbs and stores much of the energy it receives from the sun as heat, underground temperatures remain constant at a point of 42 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, depending on where you are.
Geothermal to me is the way of the future because it can potentially be installed in any application, whether it's the smallest residential product or right up to a full-scale commercial, institutional, industrial building.
For a first-hand account of the real-world benefits of geothermal, let's introduce you to Mr. Roy Paul.
Let me give you some actual hard numbers to install a 5-ton unit. So our costs before the geothermal system was approximately $4,000 in propane and just over $1,000 in electricity. So just over $5,000. Once we got rid of the propane and put the geothermal cost, or the geothermal system in, the hydro costs were approximately $3,400 the first year. Then the next year they went down to about $3,000, and we've seen them dropping actually by a couple of $100 each year. When we looked at what we were paying for propane and the fact that year over year the fossil fuel costs were going up, when you factor in the increase in cost of fossil fuels, certainly the sticker shock at $25,000 initial outlay seems like a lot. You're not subject to the increase in that cost.
The biggest misconception I'll say about geothermal is that you need a backup or it doesn't work effectively to completely heat or cool your space. If a geothermal system is installed properly and sized properly, it can look after 100% of your heating and cooling demands on a building of any size. And it can be done in a cost-effective manner, and you have zero emissions from an environmental perspective, you have no outside equipment, you have lower maintenance and a better quality of living.
Earth Effects Energy, saving you money and bettering the environment one home at a time.